Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse. Today, Tuesday, January 28th, 2025. Now, there's a lot of things going on. In this Sean Combs docket yesterday, a filing by the government saying no need to suppress, no need for a hearing, no need for dropping the case due to their search of the MDC Brooklyn and photographing of Sean Combs' notebook/legal pads, maybe just prefabricated legal pads. In any event, no need because they don't intend to use the fruit of the poisonous tree or the fruit of the search in the trial. Will that be enough for Judge Subramanian? It remains to be seen, but that was the filing and we covered it and put it up. Meanwhile, tomorrow is the sentencing of Bob Menendez and two of his co-defendants, not Nadine. Nadine's trial will be happening in February, but of Wael Hanna and Fred Davies. It'll be all in a row and we'll be on it. In fact, we've been preparing the Bob Menendez sentencing blues. And we have a book called Goldwater Bob is Guilty. So there's that. That's a sort of a day ahead item. On the trial front for Charlie Javice. Charlie Javice, who we've done the book. It's called Fintech Fraud. For her trial now, the filings are coming in hot and heavy. And the most recent fight is about her expert witnesses. She wants to have a witness on synthetic data. And basically, it seems like she's going to be arguing that it was totally normal to, at least as alleged, make up customers. They had 300,000 customers, and she used synthetic data to create 4 million customers, but that this was normal. So I think this is, I don't know. She has an expert on that? It seems like the Daubert fight about who's an expert is really about, can she make that defense? She might make the defense and it might be rejected. Anyway, we're all over it. Fintech fraud. Check it out. We covered McGonigal yesterday. This is a kind of a forgotten case. Charlie McGonigal actually pled out, but he has a co-defendant, Shestakov, who keeps pushing his trial back. Now it's pushed back to June 17th, in part because his lawyer says that they only just learned that Charlie McGonigal had a relationship with the CIA after he was no longer with the FBI. There's a triple alphabet soup of agencies. So we're covering that one as well. As we approach the court, it's time to turn to the UN, and what I'll say this time is that maybe it was a fluke, but even as we're banned and can't enter the UN to ask questions, they won't answer written questions, UN staff all over the world, whistleblowers, are sending us stories. In fact, we have three separate UN scoops in one day, which is more than those they let into the briefing have in a year or a decade. These scoops involve the UN mission in Colombia, a real cesspool of scandals, including sexual scandals, and purchased by China scandals. Also, UN CDF, part of the UN Development Program. And finally, ITU, which is a UN-style agency of the Telegraphic Union. So check those out and ask yourself, how is it legitimate that a publicly funded agency, international organization, the United Nations, can ban the media that's reporting more on it than anyone else? Well, it's what dictators do all over the world, but I think most people don't understand that that's how the UN is being run by Antonio Guterres. In any event, we're going in. We've got quite a few cases to cover today, and we're going to be getting ready for something on Menendez. Watch this space. Inner City Press.